everyone, I hope you're okay. So today I have a Veronica Lodge from Riverdale inspired makeup look for you. I thought I would do this video because Riverdale season 2 is on today on Netflix. I think it's on today/tonight. I think it aired in America last night, so I thought that I would do this makeup look to celebrate because I've been wanting to do a Veronica look since watching season 1. But by the time I got round to it, this season was finished and I thought, you know what, let's hold on to it because not only is this like a look for Veronica, I think it's also a really nice autumnal look. So even if you don't watch Riverdale or know who Veronica Lodge is, it's a very easy look to wear kind of day to day. So I thought now would be like the perfect time to post it. So yeah, so this is the look, if you couldn't tell. My hair literally looks such a mess right now. I've been trying to recreate Veronica's long bob. Which is very hard to do when you have long hair. I was watching all these tutorials on faux bobs and I've just really struggled to recreate it. So apologies that my hair throughout this video will be looking a mess. I've tried to make my hair look as much like Veronica's as possible, but I have severely failed. But anyways, if you would like to see how I have recreated this look inspired by Veronica, then keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match foundation. It's a little bit pale, so I'm going to put some onto the back of my hand and get my honey drop to kind of darken it up slightly. But I thought I'd get this because it said it was quite full coverage and it was like a satiny finish. Veronica's look is matte, but not flat, which I love saying that for some reason. So I'm just gonna mix those colours together. And I put some more bronzing drops, so I'm just gonna try and make sure it like all goes nicely together. The joys of fake tanning, eh? Next up, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Total Cover Infallible Long Wear Foundation. Couldn't get my words out then. And I'm just going to put some of this on my brush and just put this on any areas that need a bit of extra coverage, which is basically my whole face. So yeah, I'm just going to go in and add some extra coverage, especially to my cheeks. My cheeks are full of spots this week, but it's good. Well, it's not good, but I have the dermatologist tomorrow. If you watched my chatty get ready with me video, you will know that I got referred to dermatologist. Tomorrow is the appointment. I was referred back in July, so this has been a long time coming. So everything's looking quite nice and covered up for the time being. So now we're going to move on to under eyes, and I'm going to be taking 2 different concealers. First of all, I'm going to be using a brightening concealer to just brighten up the under eye area, and this is the Barry M Colour Correcting Wand in the shade Yellow, I think. Yeah, I haven't got the official shade, but I imagine it's yellow or lemon, something like that. Just going to pop this underneath my eyes to brighten up the area, and then I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender and just blend that in. So next I'm going to be using the Infallible Total Cover Concealer Palette, and as you can see, this is very well loved. And I'm just going to go in with a flat topped brush if I can find one, and I'm going to pop this underneath the eyes. This is really good for a bit of extra coverage. Again, I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender to just blend that all in, and hopefully that should be us for eye bags. Well, for concealer. I don't want to put too much makeup on because Veronica is, although she's wearing makeup, she hasn't got like a huge amount of makeup on. I think she's naturally quite flawless, so she doesn't need a huge amount, so I don't want to overdo it. Like I said, Veronica's look is matte but not flat. So I'm going to be taking this Rimmel Insta Fixing Matte Translucent Powder just to set everything and get away any pesky oil, but I'm going to be, I don't want to put this on too much. I'm just going to pop on a little bit, and then if I have to put some more on later, I have to put some more on later. So next up we're going to move on to bronzer, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer. This is quite dark, so I need to make sure I'm not too heavy-handed with it. But I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just pop this over my face to just try and bronze it up just a little bit more. I want it to look quite natural, so I'm just going to kind of pop it on the places that I would naturally get a bit of a tan, even though it's October and there's no sun. I just can't get over how much of a mess my hair is. I'm so sorry. Next I'm going to add a little bit of blusher. So this is the Lottie London Blush Crush, and it is a powder blusher. What shade is this? Zane. And it's like quite a pinky kind of, I don't really know how to describe it, like a pinky rose kind of colour. So I'm literally just going to be popping it on like a not very much, that was not very good English at all, was it? Not very much of this. It's just to give me a little pop of colour on the cheeks, because Veronica usually has a tiny bit of blush on to just give her a little bit of colour. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyes, and I'm going to be taking this MUA Matte Supreme palette. So Veronica's eye makeup is quite subtle apart from the liner. So she usually has a kind of warm toned brown shade just on the eyelid and a little bit through the crease. So I'm going to take a mixture of these colours here as well as this one here to just kind of pop through my crease. And let me just find my brush. Okay, so next we're going to go in with some eyeliner. Now Veronica always has quite a lot of liquid liner above the lash line, and then she has a very tiny little flick. So it's like a baby cat eye. So that is what we're going to be recreating today. This is like her signature look. She tends to wear this like all the time. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Super Liner. I'm just making it a little bit blacker by using another liquid liner. I really like the pen on this because it's quite thin, so it means it's quite hard to make a mistake. They're saying that I'll probably make a mistake now. So yeah, so I'm just gonna use this to draw along my lash line, and then we're gonna go in and do the little baby flicks in a second. I always have to get quite close to a mirror when I'm doing my lash line. I couldn't think of the right words then. So apologies if you can't see. I'm literally just gonna be drawing a line across my lash line. How many times can I say lash line? That is the question. Okay, so now we're going to do the little baby flick. So I'm just going to load up my pen. And we're literally going to take a piece of paper, because I cannot be trusted to do them freehand. And I'm just going to fold up a piece of paper like this. Take your paper to here, and you're just going to draw along the edge of it. Go back up, and that's literally all you're gonna do, just a little baby one. So just like that. They're not even, but they don't have to be. So next we're gonna move on to mascara, and I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Paradise mascara. I'm just gonna be popping some of this on because Veronica usually looks like she has quite a lot of mascara on and quite long lashes. I wouldn't say she probably wears false lashes. It just looks like she's naturally got quite long lashes and she wears quite a lot of mascara. Then it's completely up to you whether you want to take this next step, but I'm now going to take some black eyeliner, which I've just managed to get all over myself, and I'm just going to put a very thin line on the waterline, because some of the pictures I've been looking at, Veronica has got her waterline line, so I'm just going to pop a little line. You want it to be very, very thin though, nothing too heavy. So now we're going to move on to brows. Now Veronica's brows are different to mine. They're a lot darker, and they also come in a little bit more too. So I am going to try and replicate them by drawing them myself. They may look a little bit silly, but we're going to do them purely for the tutorial purpose. Obviously day-to-day life, just work with what you've got already. So I'm going to be taking this eyebrow pencil from Allure and Fleur de Force. It looks like this, and this is in the shade dark because, like I said, her brows are darker than mine, and I'm literally going to bring them in a little bit more and try and arch them a little bit too. So fingers crossed, won't look too stupid. I feel like Helga from Hey Arnold right now. I don't know if they're a bit too... But I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to having such dark brows. Yeah. We'll go with them. Her brows are quite dark and intense. I think it's just a little bit of a shock for me, but we'll go for them for the time being and then we'll see how things are going. So we're going to move on to the lips now, and the picture that I am going from, Veronica's got like a kind of wine / plum tinted lip, and this is kind of like her signature look. She wears this a lot in different scenes, but it's kind of like a tint more than like a full-on lipstick. So I'm going to try and recreate it. So I'm going to use a mixture of colours and then use a little bit of lip balm as well. So first of all, I'm going to be using some of the Rimmel 107 Kate Moss lipstick, and I'm just going to be dabbing this on and then kind of rubbing it in with my finger. Then I'm going to go in with a lip paint. And this is the L'Oreal lip paint in the colour 110 Dracula Blood, which is literally the best name for a lipstick ever. So we're going to get that nice plum colour. So you could obviously darken this up if you want to, or you can kind of play around. And then because her lips are never 100% matte, like they're matte but not really matte, if that makes sense, I'm going to take a little bit of lip balm and just put this over the top. Right, I'm just going to go back with my powder because I think I'm looking a little bit shiny. And there you have it. There is the finished Veronica Lodge from Riverdale inspired makeup look. I really hope you have enjoyed this video and it's not been too terrible. Let's always remember that I'm not a makeup artist and I kind of do these videos just for fun, so I really hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have preparing and making it, and I literally cannot wait to watch Riverdale tonight. So excited. So yeah, so really hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and also let me know if you'd maybe like to see a Veronica Lodge Get the Look video based on some outfits that she wears in season 2. I'm going to be bringing back some Get the Look videos. I've got one planned very soon which I am so excited about. So yeah, I might start bringing them back because they're my favourite videos to film and prepare. So yeah, let me know if that's something you'd like to see. And I am going to go now. So big thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!